Shalom, Israel. Back with another lesson. Want to start off, give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. We'll go in and we'll probably title this The End. Because we are in the end of days. I mean, it's pretty much clear, where this thing is going. And this is to what YAHAWAHSHI said that was going to happen in the end. The world is getting worse. And it's going to get a lot worse. You still have Jake is in a holiday spirit. At the jobs, you see Jake walking around with Santa Claus hats on and Christmas socks on, passing out presents and talking about what they finna do, for the holidays, getting their kids all ready. They're not talking about this book and serving the Lord. They claim that they are. They claim that they are, but they talking about going to football games and planning to go to such and such restaurant and hang out and the regular Jake routines for the holidays. Drinking and smoking and partying. They're not watching for no signs. You try to tell Jake about these last days, Jake just brush it off. They don't care about about the sign, but they claim that they're serving the Lord. There's and how I feel, we don't got too much more time of doing this. Starting with the elders and apostles at Great Millstone and the prophets on down. I mean, constantly, videos and highways and hedges. I mean, the edification and constantly there's in my spirit, there's just the time is almost up. And then you have these, you got these false, preachers and different religion, people who are trying to debunk the truth out the Bible. I was listening to the elder Malcolm, Shalom elder. He did a beautiful video, and I think the title was what was it? False, all false, like all false religions will burn in the fire. I think that's what it is. If I'm correct me if I'm wrong. But he did something to that extent that if it ain't this truth in this book, it's going to burn in the fire. If it ain't this book, it's going to burn up in the fire. It's going to fade away. So I just wanted to go in real quick, and I don't want to make this too long. Just over the last day or so, I just been pondering. I did some quick traveling real quick, and I was on the road for a while, for a long time, and it just on my spirit, and went into a couple stores and just listening and talking to some people, just to some Jakes, that worked at at the places, the stores that I went to, just out, you know, uh, had some errands to do, but Jake's not paying attention to the signs. They're just not paying attention to the signs. So we're gonna go into Matthew 24. And in Matthew 24 and 1, and it reads, "And YAHAWAHSHI went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple. And YAHAWAHSHI said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down." Why? Because it's wickedness. There's wickedness going on in that temple. There wasn't no righteousness in there. 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us. They want to know, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming? What is the sign of thy coming? And of the end of the world. What world? Esau's world. This wicked, wicked kingdom that's been set up since YAHAWAHSHI came back. Even before then, but that was the end when they were talking to him right here. But this is the end. And these are the signs that he said, watch out for. It's inevitable on the signs that that are happening. I'll read a couple and then I'm gonna hop over and says, Take heed that no man deceive you. And that's the problem. Jake is being deceived. The scriptures tell you clearly what it is, and Jake want to go off another nation, telling them something, and even a false pastor, continuously to keep talking about prosperity and joining hands and trying to build for the future in this country. Just totally deceived, man. Totally deceived. I talked to some I think he looked like a Judite brother from my job. And he's new there, and he came to me, and I'm working, and he I see you, brother, you doing your work, and we talked, and somehow we got on the topic. I asked. I said. He asked me how I was doing. Then I said, good. I said, how about you, man? And he said, you know, I'm all right. And then I said, another day in paradise, huh? And then he started laughing. He said, nah, not paradise. This is but I can't complain because it could be, you know, it could be a lot worse, which is true. It could be a lot worse. I mean, we are uh uh you know, according to him, you know, he talking about being homeless and, you know, but he, you know, we're in captivity. I'm pretty sure he, you know, he had some thought about that. And then he said, um, yeah, I can't complain, you know, it could be a lot worse. I drive past my house and it's homelessness, and he went that route. And then I said, yeah, you know, I said every time I see, you know, some of our people, you know, I try to you know, I try to help out. He said, now, yeah, but you know, the Lord, you know, you know, I try not to go into, you know, skin color. I said, yeah, it ain't about skin color, but you know, you know, it's the spirit. And he said, yeah, you know, but you don't want to. I don't. You know, if it don't matter who it is, you know, Esau or Moab, I'll give them to any one of them. He didn't say those names, but he basically said, don't matter who it is, I'm going to give them some money. You know, but that's on him. And he just, the spirit was telling me, you know, he's not. He wasn't really, you know, locked into the spirit like that. I could, you know, from our quick convo, you know, he threw out the Jesus, and you know, and that's what Jake do. But anyways, let me go back in. Jake just don't pay attention to the signs, you know. 4. And YAHAWAHSHI answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. And that's what's wrong with Jake right now. But this is also this is this is also for the end. Um, Luke 12, and we're gonna Luke 12 and 49, because Salakia. This is also for the end, you know, because there's some very harsh times coming, and he also put this in. Um, I come to send fire on earth. I am come to send fire on the earth. And what will I, if it be already kindled? When YAHAWAHSHI comes back, this world is going to be so much in the chaos and disruption, and you know, it's beyond our comprehension on the terror and the chaos. The world is going to be on fire, literally. Everything that you can think of will be going on. 51. Suppose ye that I come to give peace on earth. You think there's any peace on earth? This is what he said. And they keep trying to, you know, Jake and, you know, Esau and them keep trying to, you know, trying to pump this peace out. Ain't no peace. Babylon is done. It's just a countdown. Suppose ye that I come to give peace on earth. I tell you nay. That means no. Nay means no. Yea means yes. He said, suppose ye that I come to give peace on earth. I tell you nay, but rather division. And as day by day, it's more and more division. You know, I can just by the spirit going into different places, and when I go to the store and conversate, you could just feel the energy, with especially with a 2/3 Jake. They can barely hold the conversation with you, man. They just you could just look at them and tell, like, you don't. The division is there. Their mindset. You see how they interact with all the other nations, and they're just happy, jolly, go. When it comes to somebody, Jake, or that's spiritual, and you could feel that energy and tell. But these 2/3 Jake, they just not paying attention to the signs. Division, that's coming. It's already here, and it's going to increase as we go day by day. As we go into the new year, 2022. It's going to be bad for 2022. 52, Salakia. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The division is coming, baby. So if you and your household or your family or friends, the division, you can't stop it, because it's through this power and the spirit of the Lord. You have Maxine, dividing families. It's dividing friendships, and the job, and the division is coming. You can't stop it, because this is all through the power and spirit of YAHAWAHSHI YAHAWAHSHI. Call halal YAHAWAHSHI YAHAWAHSHI. 53. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Call halal YAHAWAHSHI YAHAWAHSHI. And that's clear as day. And I can name numerous of family members and people where the division is here. The division is here. The deceiving is here. And those Dorito chips, and Jacob's trouble. All this is brewing. It's the famine. It's just a matter of time before that famine really, really hits. We're talking about weeks. We're weeks away from it. So, these are the signs. These are the signs the Lord with YAHAWAHSHI YAHAWAHSHI was talking about. And there's more to come. So you got to stay locked in the spirit. Continue to fast as much as possible. And definitely continue to pray without ceasing. Call halal YAHAWAHSHI YAHAWAHSHI. So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM Rakah Kwadash. Shalom, Israel.